Yo, what is up, guys? It's Bankrupt Dope, back again with another video. And today we are back on Black Clover Mobile, and as you can see, we are hopping in. Ooh, man, he getting hit with the gun. We are hopping into the Spire of Honor, and man, the Spire of Honor be Spire of Honor, man. I tell you. But before we have anything today, I hope you're having a good day today. If you're not having a good day, I hope your day gets better. You already know the drill. Now we just gotta talk about Spire of Honor, and like, man, I'd be fine if this content never came back. It's just like I don't know who made this season of this. Like, it's so irritating and unfun, this run. I don't know why. I don't know who tuned these characters, but oh my goodness. It's a slug fest. It's just slow, boring. It takes so long to get through these matches because the enemy team is so insanely tanky. Like, this is not the real tankiness of like a normal team, because everything's scaled down for your team. So it's like you're just hitting like a feather. I just hate it. Like, I end up losing one, like I had to retry. Like, it's just so not fun, and it takes forever. But to the 5 people that are watching this video, I'm curious. Do y'all like Spire of Honor? Like, and I mean this from like an actual content perspective. Do you actually enjoy playing this content, or do you enjoy the rewards you get for doing the content? Those are different things, you know. Those are different things that you can enjoy. I feel like a lot of people get it mixed up, and they'll be like, "Oh yeah, no, I like the content because the rewards are good." No. That's not the question I'm asking. Do you like this content on its own, outside of the rewards? Is this fun to you? And for me personally, this is not fun, because even like you'll see on stage 11 that like we're not there yet, but like on stage 11, it's guided. It's guided. It's meant to get on your nerves. They have a point where like your DPS is always getting taunted. Like Noelle, you cannot convince me otherwise. Noelle has a high taunt rating for this. I don't know who programmed this, but whenever they program, they say, hey, make sure Noelle gets taunted almost every time it is possible to do it. They target your Noelle so consistently. It is crazy. Maybe I just had the worst luck ever. Maybe I've just had the worst luck ever since Spire Runner has started. But almost every single one I have done, my Noelle is always getting taunted by the rats. I'm sorry for all these yawning, man. I'm consistently getting taunted by the raiders every single time. It's so irritating. So irritating. And if that's not enough, on the last stage, on stage 11, like I was saying, it's like this weird speed pushback that they have set because they know you're running like they know you're running AoE kind of characters, so they have it to where they throw on Raider Shield and Noelle Shield, right? Your damage is scaled down, so generally you could probably pop both of those shields in PvP if they were at the same regular number, but they're not because you don't have your gear, and so therefore your damage is just nuked to death. And they have Noelle get her dream bubble on along with a regular bubble, and she gets put back. Like, it's a weird thing that they have set up to where the enemy team gets put back. I didn't ever read the modifier, so I didn't figure out what it was, like the in-game modifiers, because the modifiers that are listed does not talk anything about delaying enemy action. That is not in there. I'll clip you see once we actually get to it, you'll see it. But the game does not say anything about delaying the enemy action at all. But yet, the enemy's actions are delayed constantly. So Noelle has her bubble up for near the whole fight, getting counters off. And it gets to the point where, guess what? My Noelle is taunting, so I have to attack. I cannot put on a bubble. And same for Lotus. Lotus has 2 AoEs. It gets to the point where you have to hit an AoE, and you're just getting counter. It is so irritating. So irritating. And I said stage 11, I probably meant stage 12. But like, man, I don't like that. I don't like it. I like it. It's too gimmicky. It's way too long for what it's supposed to be. I feel like we already, for the most part, have to spend a decent amount of time in PvP to then get another sort of set of PvP that's just longer and more difficult than what it already was. Like, it's just, in my opinion, it isn't fun. That's all I already had to say. I just want to know, how do you guys feel about Spire of Honor? Do you actually like the content? Like, apart from the rewards, do you find it fulfilling and as a good piece of content for you to want to keep going back into for the rest of this game? Is Spire of Honor do it for you? That's the question I'm asking. That has nothing to do with the rewards. We're not saying do the rewards make it worth it. We're asking, does the content itself seem fruitful and a worth piece of content? Because these are things that we need to discuss. I feel like as a community, even though I know I don't have a pool, many people don't watch my videos, these are things that we have to talk about and really dig down into if we want this game to grow. If we're fine with where the game is and not being a part of the actual competition, then fine. Then it's fine. I'm doing all this for naught. But if we really want to actually push this game past where it is and see Garena truly thrive, we have to start asking, are these things enough? Is Spy of Honor enough? In my opinion, I'm going to say no, but it's not up to me. It's up to the community. And as a community, do we see this as enough? If we sit silently and or say yes, then yes, it is. But if we actively say no, then change will be made. But if we just sit by silently and or say that it's okay, then it will continue to always be okay. And it's as simple as that. So let your voice be known. Say something. If you like the content, say you like the content. If you don't, say you wish you prefer something else. Like, there's no problems with expressing your opinion. But I just feel like for a lot of times in gacha spaces, it's just quiet a lot. Like, a lot of things that could be tweaked are never tweaked because people don't ever actually say anything about them. So it's something that's not known that needs to be changed. And so if there is a change that people feel like should happen, say it. So if you guys like Spire of Honor, then by all means say you like Spire of Honor. If you think that I ain't really bump with it, I like the rewards, but I don't really like the content, I wish it was something else, say that. Simple as that. But that's it for me. That's all I really got to say. Nothing more to say. Just me going through the Spire of Honor, going through my fields. I was over there smacking my tablet because I realized that my recording, like, I didn't select media, so I had to just stay quiet. I couldn't watch YouTube anymore because I knew my microphone was on. So, like, that's why you guys won't be able to hear the audio because the microphone was on. So, yeah, I was annoyed with that. I couldn't actually say anything. And then there was also the fact that, like I said, the fight itself was annoying and I couldn't play my YouTube video to distract me. It was like, oh my goodness. And I looked at the time, it took me way too long to play 3 measly PvP matches. This joint is irritating and stinky in my opinion. That's just me. That's all I gotta say. I'm not repeating anymore. Thanks for watching if you watch. Drop a like on the video if you liked it. Comment something down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.